We are also making it live today on YouTube. Let's see if it works. We will continue with both Zoom and YouTube. Otherwise, Zoom is anyway working there. Great. Now we all are live on Zoom also. We are also making it live today on YouTube. Let's see if it works. We will continue with both Zoom and YouTube. Otherwise, Zoom is anyway working there. Great. Now we all are live on Zoom also. We are also making it live today on YouTube. Let's see if it works. We will continue with both Zoom and YouTube. Otherwise, Zoom is anyway working there. Great. Now we all are live on Zoom also. We'll just do a little recap now. Yesterday, what we did, I think there is some echo which is happening. Let me see what can be done. Just a second. So just doing a little speed recap for yesterday. First thing what we did, we understood that in order to have money, I think the most important part is to have a money mindset. If you don't have a money mindset, then things further may not work. So it is very, very important. Otherwise, most of the people acquire a lot of money, but everything is lost because they are unable to have that mindset and unable to retain the money. Okay, this is one. The second thing is we understood the energy consciousness. Energetically, it is very, very important because there are laws of attraction. There is something which attracts people, will attract money for the people. So in order to do that, you really need to be energy conscious. Okay, you will have to become a little more giver in whatever way you are doing. Every time try and give something extra than whatever you are paid for. Let's take an example when you are dealing with your clients. If your client is expecting 5 and if you are able to give him 6 or 7 or 8 or 10, I think that is something more which you are giving. And when you are giving a little more, you obviously have a high chance of getting things more and more. So same way, let's take an example of this particular program, whatever we are doing. Let's say your expectation is maybe 2, 3, 4 or whatever, but at the end of the session, if you are actually getting more than what you have expected, you will be happy. And obviously, there will be a different connect which will be there between you and me. So this is how we all can actually do. Whenever you are giving more than what is expected, then it is actually worthwhile. The third thing which we did was we understood the definition of money. Okay, like everything has a definition like water or maybe H2O, or so that way we defined money. There was a formula which we were talking about money, and finally when we realized that this is a definition of money, so money is actually coming to all those people who are able to give an experience to their client. Today there are a lot of studies which is actually going on for MBA and BBA students called experiential marketing. And I think most of you are aware about that. So experiential marketing has become a big subject today. And that is what we really need to understand. I think in next few days, in this next 9 days, we will be talking more and more on that so that we can try and give a better experience to all our clients. And then after that, we understood about asset allocation. We also we did some polls. And finally, what we will do today, we will just play a game. Now, when I'm conducting a game in a workshop, we actually divide the whole group into 4 teams. Okay. So today what I will do is I will also divide the whole group into teams. Okay. Once you know that you are in that team, and then actually within that group, okay, you all can write and you all can share. I'll just mention that this is the person in this particular team as a captain for today. Okay. So if anyone of you want to communicate, you can actually write a message to that particular person suggesting that we can have this much of equity, this much of debt or something like that. So that way you can just do it. Let's try it how it works. And Zoom room. Basically, on this, there are a lot of sheets here, but one team will have. So currently, let's say we have 200 participants. So we will have 50, 50, 50 people in 4 teams. So that way, the teams will work, and as a team, we will have to decide and tell how things will move. Okay. So I think let's start the game and let's play. Before that, let me see if there is some poll which I can do, or otherwise. P ratio mg. Okay, we will have polls little later. Nothing as of now. Okay, chalo, since I'm expecting few more people to join, let's have one poll. Okay, this is a poll on behavioral finance. Okay, so I'm just putting this poll and let me see how all of you are answering this. Okay, so the poll is there in front of you. Which is the oldest stock exchange in the world? So you have the questions, you just need to answer. And the second question is, during goalkeeping, maximum time he saves the goal when he jumps left, right, or in center. Which is the oldest stock exchange? Option 1 is London, option 2 is Amsterdam, option 3 is New York, option 4 is Bombay. Actually, it's written wrong. Bombay. It's Bombay. 200 financial advisors in this group are just selecting their options, and let's see who is right. Good, over 100 people have already voted. I'm surprised to see the answers because this is again a behavioral finance question, but that shows we all are not different from our clients, and that is the reason we all really need to study. 80% of the people have already voted. Just wait for some more to another 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So over 90% of the participants have already voted, and let's end the poll here. Okay, so I have ended the poll and I'm sharing the results with you all. Okay, if you can see the results, it is very, very interesting. Which is the oldest stock exchange in the world? 38% of us are telling London. 22% of us are telling Amsterdam. 33% of us are telling New York. And 12% of us are telling Bombay. My dear friends, this is behavior. We just thought, no, London is old or New York is old, but the actual answer is Amsterdam. Amsterdam is the oldest stock exchange of the world. This is a behavioral thing because sometimes when you don't know what is the guess you will make, it is just like a pattern. Same is the investor, same is with all of us. So all of us are same like that. Okay. Now the second question was, this is pretty well. All of you have done like 66% of you have given right answer. Most of the time, he have a probability that he can save when he is staying in the center. Okay, towards left and right, 17% people. So that's how it works. Anyways, this was just a question so that we can begin the day. Nothing more than that. But it is a very important part of the behavioral aspect of an investor of what we are. Okay, so you enjoyed it? Yes, good. So if you show a little thumbs up, it will be nice. So next what we will do, I'm just making a Zoom room, okay, and we will have 2 to 3 minutes, okay, after each round, so that we can actually discuss amongst each one of us, and you will just know on a random basis, this system will only identify the teams, and that way it will be done. Okay, so before that, what let me do is I'll just share the screen, okay, so that you can understand. Okay, if you all can see the screen, this is the game which we will be playing right now. Okay, and this is just like a casino thing. Okay, so where I know once I press something like this over here, which is go, okay, and some figures will come up. Okay, now before we get into the game and before the teams are also decided, let me just explain you these terms. Okay, yesterday we discussed Nifty. What is Nifty? Nifty is a barometer. It's a mirror of Indian economy, and it will have 50 stocks which are not the top stocks. Okay, based on market capitalization, we have 75 stocks. Out of those 75 stocks, 50 stocks are a part of Nifty. Then we have PE ratio. PE ratio, as we discussed yesterday, and we also did a poll. So we will have a P ratio. The figures which we are going to see over here is the exact figure on one particular day in Indian stock market. And then we will have a PB ratio. PB ratio is price to book. Okay. Yesterday we understood what is P ratio is. If the price of a hotel is 10 crore and if the earning is 1 crore, then the P ratio is 10. Now when it comes to PB, the price of the hotel is 10 crore and the book value, what the value of that particular hotel was, is there in the balance sheet, is the book value. So that makes it, let's say if it is 5, then 10 crore divided by 5 crore is 2. Okay. I think there are some messages which is coming. Let me just see if there is some problem or not. Okay. Okay, okay. Don't worry, I will be talking in English, but I will repeat certain important things in Hindi so that it becomes clear for everyone. Okay, we just, I want to ensure maybe we will take a little longer time. Okay, yesterday we took a little longer time. Yesterday was day one for all of you, day one for me, and day one for us to engage ourselves in the technology. But again, this is such a beautiful thing which has happened. Okay, there are more than 100 cities participating in this session. If I would have to travel, it is just impossible to do, not even in 2 years. But see, today we are able to do. So it is something which we all are learning, and I am also sharing, thanks to the technology, thanks to whatever has happened, that at least we are there. And sometime no, so just please accommodate, okay, maybe with a little bit of language and here and there. I am absolutely free. You can ask me on WhatsApp. You can put a message to me on a personal wall also. I will be absolutely there. I'm here to serve. Okay. Just believe one thing, I'm here to serve and I'm here to share everything, whatever I know. And please, echo is created. Okay. If you are put the YouTube also on, then probably echo will be there. Otherwise, echo should not be there because I have closed the YouTube part from my end. Okay, so now let me do one more thing, which is creating the Zoom rooms, and then we will see how we can actually work. Okay, but let me before that explain again. So you will have 4 figures coming in, and after that we have 4 teams. The first team, second team 1, team 2, team 3, and team 4. Okay, usually when we are conducting in a normal scenario, we just give some fancy names like KKR, Delhi Daredevils, and Chennai Super Kings, and things like that. So but today, I've just made it simple, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you will have to allocate based on these figures. Put your money. If you have, let's say, 1 crore, 1 crore rupee is given to each team. Now, at the end of 4 rounds, whichever team is able to make the amount highest, that will be the winning team. Now, what you will have to do, this is a 4-year round, which means one round is for 1 year. You are investing for 1 year only. Why we are doing this? So that we can understand asset rebalancing. Okay. Now you will have to put into debt. If you think that the market is expensive, market is high, you can put as a team into debt. And in debt, the investment is done for 1 year. For this particular game, we have presumed that the returns you will get is 10%. Okay, 10%. For equity, I just don't know what will be the return, what the returns will be. Only after the results, which is there on the extreme right downside corner of your screen, returns and period, it will come. You will be able to see that. Okay, the returns will be seen there, and all the calculations and everything will change on the screen accordingly. Okay, perfect. Okay, so let's begin. Just a second. Now I am also doing a breakout rooms. So I'm dividing the whole team into 4 rooms. Okay, and this is happening automatically. Currently, we have 206 participants, including myself. So approximately 50 to 51 people will be there in one room. Okay, so the room 1 is room team 1, room 2 is team 2, and so on and so forth. So all the 4 teams will have like this. Okay, so I'm not changing anyone anywhere. Okay, so for the first team, room 1, Indresh Malik, you are there. If you are there, you just raise your hand. Indresh Malik, I'll make you the captain. I'm taking the liberty of making on a random basis somebody a captain. Please don't mind. Otherwise, usually what we do, whomever the whole team identifies and consider as a captain, we make it. Okay, so please, yes, Indresh, thank you very much. So, and the second team, we will have room 2. We have so many people. We can have Raj Shekhar. Are you there, Mr. Raj Shekhar? Raj Shekhar, if you are there, please raise your hand. If you are there, we'll make you the captain, Mr. Raj Shekhar. Raj Shekhar, not there. Swati Jain, Swati Jain, or Swati Joshi, or Swati Jain, anyone? Swati Joshi, so that no, you all can understand that I am in this team and I will be able to communicate with that person. So first team, Indresh, okay, and the second team, Swati, you are there. Please raise your hand if you are there. Please raise your hand. Oh, Swati Jain is there. So Swati Jain is the next captain. Okay, and the third team, we have Mr. Anil Patel. नहीं अनिल जी को मैं नहीं बनाऊंगा, सॉरी अनिल जी को नहीं बनाऊंगा, अनिल जी तो ऑलरेडी सब कुछ जानते हैं. नीरज कुमार शर्मा, नीरज कुमार शर्मा, नीरज कुमार शर्मा, you are there? Neeraj Kumar Sharma, please raise your hand. The reason we are just identifying so that it becomes easy for everyone. और आप and you all keep your hands raised only, huh? Please don't put it off. Swati Jain, and the next is Neeraj Kumar Sharma. You are there? नहीं है. Nimit Shah, Nimit Shah, Nimit Shah, you are there? Rahul Agarwal, Rahul Agarwal, Rahul, you are there? Rahul Agarwal, Rahul Agarwal, Rahul, Rahul. For the team 3, we want a captain. Rahul Agarwal, you are not there, not raising the hand. Vijay Mishra, you are there? Neeraj Kumar Sharma, okay, for the team 3, we will have Neeraj Kumar Sharma then. Nimit, I will lower your hand. So, Neeraj Kumar Sharma is the third captain. And then we will have the fourth captain for the fourth team. Abhay Kumar, you already have raised your hand. So, let me have you as a captain, okay? Abhay Kumar Boite, okay? So, Abhay, you are already there. Okay? So, Nimit Shah, no, not Nimit Shah. So, Nimit, I am just lowering your hand because we already have Neeraj Kumar Sharma as the captain. Okay, so never mind. Now the idea is I will, you all can see the rooms and all, which is there in front of you. Okay, so we will have this, and now I will just put the first round and let's see how it works. What happened? So many people are chatting. How does we see the rooms? You need not see the rooms. You are a part of room. If you are communicating or if you are writing or anything, no, it will be within the room. Only thing is, I have told the name of the captains, which I will tell again. You can directly communicate so that that captain will actually write a message, or they can put it to me, so that and please put the message to me only. Okay. So from all these captains, I will receive the message and we will just do the allocation. Okay. How do we do the allocation? How do we do everything? I'm explaining. So first, make a note. For team one, the captain is Indresh Malik. For team two, the captain is Swati Jain. For team three, captain is Neeraj Kumar Sharma. And team four, the captain is Abhay Kumar. Okay, so we have this team captain. Okay, which team are we? You will know it. You just need not worry about it. You are a part of team. If you are communicating with these four people, automatically you will understand. And you are there on the Zoom. No, there are which is created. You will actually understand that on your own. So don't worry. Captains, please respond. Okay. All the captains, please write something in the chat box. Okay. To your groups. Okay, so once they have written, it is there in front of us. And I can also open the rooms as and when I want. Okay, so let's just have a, let's put the screen on for the game. Now, this is the first round, which is there in front of you. Now, the question is, if you have to okay, let me just put something different. Okay. Now, as a team captain and as a team, you will have to decide on if this is the market situation, and if you are know that 1 crore rupee you have, and as a team you will have to invest. Okay, when the P ratio is 22.89, PV ratio is 3.76, Nifty is 5083, and MG is 54. Now I have not explained MG as yet. P ratios we have explained a little bit, but I will explain in detail after each and every round. Okay, and this is the Nifty level. This is an old Nifty level. Okay, please don't put scratches on the screen. Now, what you will have to do if you are putting into debt, you will be you can presume that you will get 10% return. 1 crore at the end of 1 year will become 1 crore 10 lakhs. If you are putting into equity, it can be, let's say, plus 30-40% also, and it can be negative 30-40% also. So we just don't know, which we will know later. Now your work is, given these figures, as a team, decide and allocate the into equity and debt. You can put 100 into debt, you can put 100 into equity, you can make it 50-50, you can make 80-20, whatever way you want. So the time starts now. We will have 3 minutes given to all of you. Just decide in this situation what you will do. Okay, I will only listen and take the figures of the captains only. Okay, whatever they will say, that is what I will consider. And that is the figure which I will put. So you can give suggestions to the captains. Good to see a lot of people are answering. They are giving their allocation. But may I request the captains to now see the average, see how it has worked, and then only take a decision. Okay, so we will just see this. Yeah, I'm in the middle of the session. I'll yeah, I'll call you at 1. Okay. So finally, may I request Indresh to give the allocation, Swati Jain and NK Sharma ji and Abhay. Please give the allocation based on whatever you are discussing within your team. Okay. Indresh is given. So for the first team 1, we have got the allocation. Okay, for team 2 also we have got it. NK Sharma and Abhay. NK Sharma and Abhay, please give your allocation. Indresh and Swati, same thing. No, Swati Jain. There are 2 Swatis. Okay, can't put. Why you can't put, Abhay? There is no put and call. We will do put and call later. Never mind, just let's see. No, please write something. Give Abhay and NK Sharma. Swati is already given. Perfect, I know that. Abhay, please give your allocation. Abhay and NK Sharma. Okay, Abhay, not Abhay. Abhay, not Abhay Tomar. Abhay Kumar. You need not, you just write. You will not be able to go into other rooms. You need not select any room. You are already in a room. You just write. Yeah, Abhay's allocation I have got. Okay, now the last one I am waiting for is NK Sharma. NK Sharma, Neeraj Kumar Sharma, please give your allocation and we are done. Neeraj Kumar Sharma, please give your allocation. Okay, NK Sharma also I have got. Thank you very much. Okay, so please don't put scratches on the screen. Please remove it, जो भी लोग डाल रहे हैं, because no, it will be difficult for others to see them. Thank you so much. Please remove the scratches. Yeah, thank you so much. One more is there, 75 is written. So team 3, I have written what you actually wrote. Good. So now, see, this is the allocation we have got. Now, this is the reason why the market is there. See, we all are in playing over here, but still we see different people have put in different allocation. Like team 4, they have put 80% into debt. Now, what is the reason they have put? Maybe they can write. Okay. For next round, we will just play because this is again and see other team like team 3, they have put 75% into equity and team 4 has put 80% into debt. Now there are two extremes. Some are thinking that the market is expensive, some are thinking that the market is cheap, and that is the reason why equity market is there. So we will just show you the results, but before I show you the results, we will have a chota knowledge break. Okay, so in order to have a knowledge break, I will again switch the screen and I hope you all can. We wake up early in the morning. morning, and the first thing what we do is we watch our phone, and Airtel makes a lot of money out of it. Then the second thing, we go and brush our teeth, and Colgate makes a lot of money out of it. 8 o'clock, we again move further, we have our breakfast, and Britannia makes money out of it. Okay, are you able to listen to both the music and my voice? Okay, I hope so. And then we take a vehicle, we go to our office, Maruti makes a lot of money. Then at office, we sit in front of a system, we just watch and we use system maybe made by Infosys. At 11 o'clock, we receive a message from a bank, probably Kotak is making a lot of money. Some people are writing chat, oh, still now. Sir, please share this video. Oh, okay. And then finally, at 1 o'clock, we ask one of our staff to go and deliver something, and he uses a Hero Honda bike. And at 2 o'clock, we go down, we take out money from the ATM. And then at 3 o'clock, we again, there is some stationery which is required, which is torn. So we stick that. हम फेविकॉल से उसे चिपकाते हैं. We stick that whole thing with फेविकॉल. And at 4 o'clock, we see through the window. हम लोग खिड़की से बाहर देखते हैं, and we see that it is made of Tata Steel. 5 o'clock, we see our staff coming back to office using a flyover. एक flyover को लेके वो वापस office आ रहा है, और वो flyover is made by L&T. At 6 o'clock, we sit with our colleagues and we have a chuski of coffee. So Nestle has made money out of it. At 7 o'clock, when we go out of the office, we see everywhere there is light, and probably all those lights are made by Philips. At 8 o'clock, we reach home and we switch on the fan. Probably that fan is made by Bajaj. At 9, maybe we or maybe our parents at our home, they have to take a tablet which is for pressure or diabetes. Divi's Lab makes money. Then we eat that chapati made by Ashirwad Atta, which is made by ITC. And then finally, we go to bed, we switch on the AC, and there is a compressor inside the AC made by Cummins. This is also a Tata Group of company. So what we have seen throughout the day, we are just consuming something or the other. This is enough of consumption. What are you thinking about earning? All this consumption will remain consumption if you have not invested in those companies. But if you are an investor in in all these companies or a portfolio of these companies, actually all your expenses can become a source of earning for you. My dear friends, most of the time clients पूछते हैं कि हम लोग क्यों म्यूचुअल फंड में इन्वेस्ट करें, ऐसा क्या है या क्यों स्टॉक्स में करें. I am not connected with anything of that sort. This stock market मेरे काम का चीज नहीं है. This is something which is not connected with me. तब आपको ये कहना चाहिए, आप सुबह से लेके शाम तक हम लोग जो भी चीज कंज्यूम कर रहे हैं, from day till night, as we have seen in this. So sometimes you just need to show this. You need to talk it in a form of a story. जब आप लोग बोलते हैं कि आप तो connected हैं, each one of us is connected actually. So once we do that, then this works like this. So this is what I thought I will be sharing. So this is like a commercial break, okay? We don't call it a commercial break, we call it a knowledge break. But while we are conducting the game, in between, we have some small things so that people, see, the game is only an instrument, okay? So that you can engage. But the essence is between those rounds, okay? After one round, what is that we are sharing? After another round, what is the concept we are sharing? So that is very, very important. So more we are able to share the concepts in between, the clients or our people or even you will be able to understand it much better. Okay, making sense so far? Okay. हाँ मैं some of you are telling मैं full English बोल रहा हूँ. I am talking English, but I will मैं हिंदी English बोल रहा हूँ, लेकिन मैं हिंदी में उसे translate कर दूँगा. जो भी चीज़ आपको लगे नहीं समझ में आ रही है, we will do it. And even some of the videos which is like fully made in Hindi, जो पूरे के पूरे हिंदी में है, वो भी मैं share कर लूँगा. मैं चाहता हूँ आप लोग सब अच्छे से इसे सीखें, समझें और अपनी भाषा में इसे जानें. That is the reason I am doing this. So please bear. आप लोग बहुत पेशेंटली एक संग साथ में इतना पेशेंटली बैठ के देखना करना. I think the whole credit goes to you all. मैं अपनी तरफ से पूरी कोशिश कर रहा हूँ. प्लीज थोड़ा सा कोऑपरेट कीजिए. आई नो लैंग्वेज को एक वो मत बनाइए. डोंट मेक इट वन थिंग. आई विल टॉक इन इंग्लिश एंड आई विल ट्राई एंड ट्रांसलेट एज मच एज पॉसिबल इन हिंदी. जितना ज्यादा होगा मैं उसे हिंदी में ट्रांसलेट करके बोलूंगा. बट पीपल इन इंग्लिश, Don't take it that you are going to miss something, और जो हिंदी में है वो लोग भी ऐसा ना समझे. Okay, so coming back to the screen again and let's see what is the result. Okay, so अभी आपके सामने स्क्रीन है, अभी हम लोग इसको इन्वेस्ट करते हैं, देखते हैं कौन सा टीम जीता. Okay, if you can see that this is the data of 1st October 2009. So, and the returns are from 1st October 2009 to 1st October 2010. Equity markets gave 20.85% return. Okay, and the team which has invested highest in equity actually has got maximum. As you can see that team C, the value is 1.18 crore, and after that team 1 and 2 is 1.16 crore, 1.16 crore, और सबसे कम है team 4 का, which is 1.12 crore. Never mind, this is the first time I am doing it on Zoom, but अभी तक more than 500 times I have conducted this game, और मेरा experience ये रहा है कि जो भी team पहला round जीतती है वो फाइनल नहीं जीतती है. But the other three teams, one of the other three teams win. Okay, let's see what happens today. This is the first time we are doing it on Zoom, but I'm sure all of you will. आप जिस भी team में हैं, the idea is more than a team. It will be like all of us are going through some experience, which is going to help everyone. Okay. Okay. So let me see. Some people are raising hands. Okay. Do you want me to answer some of the questions? Okay, मैं एक बार stop share करता हूँ. Other than something, so I will just unmute the captains for a while और मैं देख लेता हूँ उन्हें कुछ बोलना है कि नहीं. ठीक है? So please captains, आप लोग अपना hands raise रखिए so that it becomes easy for me to actually answer to any questions which you have. Okay? So I am unmuting Indresh first. Yeah, sorry. Indresh, anything you want to share? Anything? Any questions so far? Indresh, any questions so far?
No, not really. It's quite clear as.
Absolutely clear. Thank you so much, Indresh. Okay, Swati. Swati, any questions from you or from your team? Nothing as such? Okay, I mute you again. And then we have Neeraj Kumar Sharma.
Yeah, no question.
No questions, sir?
Haan.
And finally, Abhay.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, Abhay, any question?
Yeah, many of the participants have turned their video on. That's why bandwidth issue is going on.
Yeah.
So many are with video turned on.
No, still no. See, from my end, no, everything is absolutely proper. We have the high-speed bandwidth and videos and all. Everything.
Yeah, it's not
your individual levels.
Many of the participants are with video on.
Yeah, because we will have the game. We will also have the videos in between played, and then a lot of chat and a lot of things are there. I'm sure. You just manage, maybe your end or some other people end. It can be a little slow. But even if it is slow, you can actually see that. If you want to, you can also switch on the YouTube channel. I have shared the link. We are live on that also. If you really want to see something there, you can do that also. Okay. So this is the first time we are trying it on YouTube plus Zoom, both the things. We can just see if it works for you. Anyway, thank you. So we are all done. So please keep your hands raised. So we will move to the second round and let's see what happens. Okay. So I will share the screen again. Okay. So now I am just going to the second round. Okay. Things have changed a little. And now this is not 2010. Okay, this can be some different year only. This can be maybe 2013 also, or this can be 2001 also, whatever. I just don't know which year it is. We will know it later. Now you understand. This was the first round. Now it is the second round. Now the P ratio is 16. PB ratio is 2.75. Nifty is 5550, and MG is 60. So all the three team captains, you all discuss amongst yourself. I give you another 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. And based on that, make a decision. Once you decide, okay, I think in the previous room, all of you were probably not in the breakout room. It was my mistake, I think. But looking at these figures, I'm just stopping the screen now. Should I? So that we can see all of you interacting. So everybody is there in your rooms. Please share. All the captains, please give your scores. You will only play 3 rounds. Captains, please give your scores. I will put the message again on. Now everybody is in one common room. Now the audio is there. Okay, Swati, I have got your allocation. Indresh, NK Sharma, and Abhay. Indresh also I have got the allocation, and Neeraj Sharma also I have got the allocation. I'm waiting for Abhay to answer. Abhay is also there. Yes, Abhay also is there. Okay, great. So what I can see is everybody is very aggressive this time. Okay. So the first team is 20% in debt. Second team, like first team and second team, it seems like both of you are just deciding, and third is 10% in equity, and the fourth is 30% in equity. So this is what is there right now. Okay. So now before we move again to the next round and give you the explanation, I will stop this screen and I will share another screen with you. Okay. This is called commercial break, knowledge break. Okay. So if you can see on this screen, I will be sharing with you some things. There are a lot of advantages of mutual funds. All of us know that. Okay. So I'm not going into a detail of all these things. Hum sabko malum hai. This is a virtual asset class, professionally managed, flexible, transparent, liquidity, diversification, low cost, everything is there. Now, this is something very special I will share with you. Acha, before this, let me do a poll with you then. Are you ready for a poll? चलिए poll करते हैं पहले.
Never mind, I will see the देखो.
Okay. This poll is done. So can you all see the if you can see the poll in front of you on the screen, before making you understand what P ratio, all of you know, what is the P ratio of was the Bombay Stock Exchange in 1992? When Sensex touched 4,200, it was like Harshad Mehta's time. Okay, what was the P ratio at that point of time? Yes, Nitish, you should do this polls and all things for your clients. Absolutely, you should do. Okay, all of you are answering. Good to see. Almost 50% of you have answered. The question is, what was the P multiple in the 1992 Harshad Mehta's time? 70% of you have already voted. Polled. I should not tell vote. Okay. Yeah. Some people have written exact figures also. Okay, let me just finish that. Let's end the poll. And I'm sharing the results. Okay, see the poll result shows 38% of you are telling 35x, 38% of you are telling 50x, 16% and 8% is 24 and 20x. The right answer is it was more than 50. It was more than 50p. Now, the reason it is, there was the transparency which we have right now in equity was probably not that point of time. So we had a stock called ACC at that point of time. If you remove ACC, no, you will see the P multiple was only 28, or rather less than 28. Only one stock made the difference, and because of ACC, probably the 28p became 20, thing like that. Okay, so this was the poll which was there. Now I will share the screen again with you. This is, if you can see, I have shared something. Okay, this is actually a type of chart which actually you will not find it in Google or on normal charts. This is an extract from my book, The Volatility Game, which I wrote in 2016. So I have intentionally made this chart like this, where maybe it's not an accurate, but I wanted to share that, see, in all the peaks, you just see the P ratios. Whenever a market is at peak, you should understand the first basis. Okay, I told you, yesterday I will be talking about the 5 things which can actually help you to take a decision for your client to make the rebalancing. हिंदी में बोलूंगा, आपको 5 चीजें ऐसी देखनी है जिनके कारण आप एक क्लाइंट का रुपया को इक्विटी से डेट और डेट से इक्विटी में ट्रांसफर करोगे. उसमें सबसे पहली चीज है पी रेशियो. The first thing which you will have to take or decide to do an asset rebalancing is EP ratio. So this is the first thing which we are learning. Okay. Second thing also we will learn today, and that is MG ratio. Okay. MG ratios I am coming to, that I will explain to you in the next commercial break. But you understand this, whenever it is above, it's like the ceiling of the floor. If it touches there, it will have to come down, and if it is low, if it touches there, it will go up. So 24x, 29x, 28x, like this is something which is very, very high, and one should be aware of this. Okay, so let's see the other. This is Professor Sanjay Bakshi of IIM Gurgaon. He has shared this, which is like, between, like, if you see 14 to 20, all those people who have invested in 3 years, they have made this return. People who have invested between 24 to 30, they have made a return of this negative return. So this is what the lot of time people says market gir gaya hai, why only I invested. But at the point of time when you invested, if you just see the P levels at that point of time, and if you see the P levels today, okay, tomorrow we will do technical analysis also. I will show you the figures of 9/11 World Trade Center. I will show you certain other things of past. Certain things we just don't know, but we can understand that the market is high, it will have to flow, it will have to come down, and if it is low, it will have to go up. So this is like, again, we become emotional. So that is the reason this is there. So this is again a scale which I usually make, and I give it to clients also, where 70% of the time, if you see, the market is in this zone, 15% time it is at a very, very cheap zone, and 15% of the time it is highly expensive. See, I have created the same game for Australian markets also. I have launched volatility game for Australia also. I was there last year and I have conducted programs. That volatility game is based on Australian markets. So I will also share what are the levels for or PE levels in Australia. See, for India, I think between 18 to 28 is the range. Okay, anything below 18 is like damn cheap. Okay, and anything above 28 can be considered as an expensive thing for India. But for Australia, it is between 18 to 20. Anything above 20 in Australia is very, very expensive. Anything below 18 is very, very cheap. So there, as the economy develops, okay, the margin starts reducing. So what we will see is, when India is also becoming more and more developed, the equity market is more and more developed and matured, you will see this margin or this range of movement of P ratios will also reduce, just like in Australia. Okay. Now, this is just a simple thing where which fund you will invest. If this is the question which I ask you, one fund which is giving you an average return of 23%, other fund which is giving you an average return of 18%. Okay, I'm not putting this in a poll. Obviously, everyone will say 23%. But my dear friends, if you see, in fund A, 100 rupee has become 138 in 4 years. In fund B, it has become 193 in 4 years. इसका मतलब क्या है? You will have to look at CAGR. इसका मतलब ये है कि it is important कि how much volatility you are managing. कितनी volatility को आप manage कर रहे हो? किस तरीके से you are actually managing the volatility. That is more important. So जो fund manager, जो financial advisor, जो client volatility को manage कर सकता है, they will create much better returns in long run. That is for sure. You will have to, maybe you are not getting very high returns, but if you are able to manage the volatility and if you are able to manage the lower sides, you will be able to make a higher returns. Okay, this is a little old one. I will share the new one a little later. This is, okay, before this, let me explain you what is MG first. Okay, I will not share this. Okay, okay, I'll share with you what is MG. MG is market capitalization to GDP. Please listen this very carefully. This is one of the most important second part of decision making of rebalancing. MG, market capitalization to GDP. अगर market capitalization यहाँ है और GDP यहाँ है, मतलब it is बराबर, it is same. Now if the market capitalization is here and GDP is here, which means GDP is up and market capitalization is right now like this. What does that mean? You can write it on the screen. Okay, market is cheap or expensive? If it is cheap, you write yes. Why in the chat box? Yes. No, market capitalization यहाँ है, GDP यहाँ है. This is GDP is top. And market capitalization, yes. So this is cheap. So when the market is cheap, what you will do? You will invest. Yes or no? Yes. Yes, very good. Now the second scenario. Market capitalization is here and GDP is here. This is GDP. But the market capitalization ऊपर में है. Okay, which means it is expensive. What you will do? You will sell. So you write sell. Yes, sell. Okay, very good. So this is a simple calculation. If you see that the market capitalization expensive है, तो हमें बेचना है और अगर वो नीचे है तो हमें खरीदना है. अब ये सिंपल चीज, ये दूसरा टूल है जो हम लोग यूज करेंगे डिसीजन लेने के लिए टू डू द रीबैलेंसिंग. अभी हम लोग ये गेम में देख रहे हैं, ठीक है. आप लोग गेम में अभी जाएंगे आगे. व्हाट इज द बेस लेवल? ओके, so let's see the go to the screen again. Although you have made a decision. Yes, market capitalization to GDP, that is what we are talking about. Yes, MG, this is market capitalization to GDP. This is 64 at this point of time. और आप लोग सबने कुछ ऐसा आंसर दिया है. चलिए ये एक्सप्लेनेशन हुआ. अभी हम लोग देखते हैं सेकंड राउंड में व्हाट इज द all of you can see the screen. So congratulations to all the team and especially team 3. Team 3 is NK Sharma ji's team, wherein you have got 45% returns. Okay, so 45% is the figure you have actually got. ठीक है ना? Sorry. Yeah. So 45% of the return you have actually got. So this is the return which is there. So all the teams there. So let's move to the next round and just wait a little minute. I'm trying to get some figures which probably will be okay. Let's start with it. So this is the figure which is there in front of you. Okay, so please see this and now based on these figures Okay, I have closed the breakout rooms. Okay. Somebody is writing team 3 will win. Okay, so the first team, Indresh, Swati is also, I have got the answers from Swati. Indresh also, I have got the answer. Neeraj also, I have got the answer. And Abhay is also, I have got the answer. Okay. Yes, sir. So let me just put. We can play this rounds on and on, but I will only have 3 rounds today for this. Okay. And because let's share the content also. So you have almost understood that this is there. And so first team has put 60% into debt at this point of time. Second team has put 35% into debt. No, equity, sorry, 35% into 65% into. Okay. So if it is all okay, please give your thumbs up in the. All the captains can give a thumbs up, or maybe yes in the chat box. Okay, so this is the allocation which we have actually got right now. Okay, so this is the 4 teams which is given the allocation. So now let's move to the presentation part, which is we call commercial break. और वो commercial break के बाद में हम लोग देखेंगे the final scores. So what we have seen now, this is an example. Okay, in 2007 December, the MG ratio was 135%, and you see after 3 years the return was negative. In 2010, the MG ratio was above 100%, and the result was this. Recently, also the same thing happened. Okay, this is what I am sharing. This is one extract from ICICI's fact sheet only. So if you can see, whenever this MG ratios has gone up, okay, there is a point that it comes down. So whenever this red zone is actually, for India, anything above 100 is expensive. But this is a 3-year period you'll have to understand. This mechanism helps you to take a decision for longer term. It's not the shorter terms, okay? So whenever see it has gone up and up. So currently also if we see that it touched a very high level, and currently it is, I think it has touched almost 50 right now. So 80, 70 to 80 ke beech mein. So this way things have actually turned. Okay. So as we saw that this is there. Now I will have some rapid fire questions, okay, before we just show you the results. And then you can actually, so I will just be, everybody be on your chat box now, huh? And no such polls as of now. Let me see if I have a poll. P ratio, MG ratio. Okay, let me have a poll on MG ratio. Can all of you see the MG ratio poll? MG stands for market capitalization to GDP. Okay. So invest when M is less, invest when G is less. MG is 50% or less, or MG when MG is, which one do you think is right? This will show that आप लोग कितना अच्छे से सुन रहे हैं. आप लोग सुन रहे हैं कि नहीं? This poll is actually the second most important thing which we are sharing. First was PE ratio, जो समझ में आया सबको. Second is MG ratio. आज today's main motive is only these two things. Okay. Rest of the things, obviously, story, curiosity, whatever is there. But these are the two most important takeaways from today's session. Please, please, please make this as a point that we will only look at this and not use our own biasness या जो भी हमको सोचना है, without looking into the pictures, actual picture of all these results. 75% of us have voted. Some of us are still thinking. Okay, so I'm ending the poll, sharing the results. So 54% of you think that all of them are correct and you all are right. But why did 23% of the people think that only investing when the market capitalization, you should not withdraw, you should also withdraw. MG ratio is 50%, one should invest. MG ratio, this is India specific. For this, I will share one important thing with you for Australia. Australia, ठीक है? Would you like to know? क्या जानने की इच्छा है सबकी? अगर इच्छा है ऑस्ट्रेलियन मार्केट्स में MG ratios कैसे करता है तो प्लीज राइट yes 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 लिख रहे हैं आप लोग. गुड. So MG ratio in Australia is different. MG ratio 175 तक also it is cheap because the market is developed there. Slowly and gradually in India also, when the market will develop and we will become more matured, we will see that today जो 100 है probably it will become 120, 30, 40, 50, 60. So even in Australia 175, 150 tak also people are investing and still they are making money. So the more market matured, it will become different for that market. So just remember and understand this thing. For India, as of now, anything above 100 is expensive and anything below 100 is cheap. Currently, we are in a damn cheap mode. But we just don't know whether this is the cheapest. ये सस्ता सस्ता है कि वो हमें नहीं मालूम. It can go lesser also. It can go down also. We just don't know. But currently, it is very, very cheap. That is for sure. Okay. So both the points today, what we have shared is PE and MG. Both, if you see, it is very, very down at this point of time. Yes, somebody has written GDP can go down. Yes, if the GDPs will go down, then again these figures will be revised. When the GDPs or MG, both of them keep revising every time. So we will have to see this every month. Okay. What is the present MG for India? I just shared with you a little while ago, which was from the ICICI fact sheet copy extract was there. Okay. It is less than 70, I think. So this is there. So let me see. Let's see the. Okay, well, I was supposed to share with you something more. Now there are some questions, which is again rapid fire questions. Please answer them. The first question is, what is the percentage of India's population which is invested into equity? Actually, there is a poll I think I have made for that. Sorry, no need to answer. You can just. Yeah. So I'm launching the poll. Good, I made the poll. I forgot that this is a poll there. So this is the poll. What is the percentage of population invested into Indian economy? Population. Okay, population means we have 130 crore people in India. Out of that, how many people have invested in equity? Which means utne demat account hone chahiye. या म्यूचुअल फंड का फोलियो होना चाहिए? कितने प्रतिशत लोग हैं जिन्होंने इंडिया में इक्विटी मार्केट्स में निवेश किया है? हमारी जनसंख्या 130 करोड़ की है। इस चीज को ध्यान में रखते हुए प्लीज आंसर दें। कृपया आंसर्स पोल का थोड़ा सोच के पोल करें, डोंट बी इन अ हरी की खट से डाल दिया। दिस इज अ वेरी सिंपल आंसर बट नो दे आर इंपॉर्टेंट आंसर्स। कई बार क्या होता है ना, छोटे छोटे डेटास अपने लोगों को खुद को इंस्पायर करते हैं और क्लाइंट्स को भी इंस्पायर करते हैं। अभी मेरे नेक्स्ट जो दो तीन पोल आएंगे, हम सबको इतना इंस्पिरेशन मिलने वाला है उस डेटा को देख के कि हमें लगेगा कि द बेस्ट बिजनेस अगर कोई है व्यक्ति इस दुनिया में तो वो हम लोग हैं, फाइनेंशियल एडवाइजर्स। ओके, आइए देखते हैं। सो 87% ऑफ यू हैव आंसर्ड and I'm ending the polls here and let's see. मैक्सिमम 52% ऑफ यू। अच्छा, मैं पहले दिखा देता हूँ, रिजल्ट शेयर करता हूँ। ओके, आई हैव शेयर्ड द रिजल्ट्स। दिस इज द पोल रिजल्ट, बट पोल रिजल्ट्स गलत है। ओके, 37% और 52% लोग गलत कह रहे हैं कि ये 3% और 10% के नीचे है। आपको एक छोटा सा फिगर देता हूं। इंडिया में आउट ऑफ 130 करोड़ लोग, हाउ मेनी पैन कार्ड्स आर देयर जो रिटर्न फाइल करते हैं? इट इज लेस देन 4 करोड़। तो आप सोचिए ना कितने लोग इक्विटी में इन्वेस्ट करते हैं। अभी थोड़े दिन पहले का डेटा है, म्यूचुअल फंड में लेस देन 2 करोड़ पीपल हैव इन्वेस्टेड। इक्विटी मार्केट भी वैसा ही है। कुछ डीमैट अकाउंट के फिगर्स वगैरह ज्यादा आए थे अभी उनके एनएसडीएल की साइट में, बट अगेन इफ इट इज 2 करोड़, मतलब समझ लीजिए ना, लेस देन 3, इट इज समथिंग अराउंड 1 point something, मे बी 1%। तो आई विल से 1% इज द करेक्ट आंसर। 1 point something होगा अभी। तो दिस इज वेरी वेरी, मतलब हमारे पास 99% ऑफ इंडियाज पॉपुलेशन इज वेटिंग फॉर फाइनेंशियल एडवाइजर्स कि वो उनके पास आए और उनको कुछ समझाए और उनको निवेश कराए। The 99% of the population is waiting for all of us so that we come, we go and meet them and make them invest. Okay, so let's see the next poll. That is also very, very important. This is the poll on FD. This is again, a question is little different, understand. Percentage, out of 100 rupees saved, how much goes into fixed deposits in India? Out of 100 rupees saved. You need to answer it on the poll. I think some people who cannot see the poll, they are answering it on SMS. Kya? FD means only fixed deposit. FD is not PPF. FD is not LIC. FD is not post office. Okay, sir. So let's share. Almost 90% of you have answered, and I'm sharing the results. 85%, sir, wrong answer hai. See, 55% is the correct answer. The reason is only 55% is in FD. Uske andar mein another 10 to 12% is PPF. Then another 10 to 12% is post office. So if we include all, then it becomes 85%. 85% is debt. But I have asked very specifically fixed deposit. In India, we have a big fancy of fixed deposits, whatever the interest rates are. But again, if you consider everything, then also it is very, very high. Percentage plus minus ho jata hai anytime. But no, see, this question was not about 130 crore children. Previous question was about 130 crore, percentage of population. This question is out of 100 rupees saved, how much goes is in FD? It is only about the saving. Okay, the people who are not saving is not a part of this survey. Okay? Questions are different. Okay, so let's, there is another poll. This is very very interesting and I think हम सब इसका आंसर राइट देंगे. सेम क्वेश्चन सेकंड वाले का ही पार्ट है. आउट ऑफ 100 रुपीज सेव्ड हाउ मच गोज इन म्यूचुअल फंड्स? 55 rupees has gone into FD, then something into PPF, something into post office, then how much goes into mutual funds? Very quick to answer. 70% लोगों ने पोल का आंसर्स दे दिया है. कई बार लगता है ना, दिस इज लाइक सच ए सिंपल, व्हाई आर वी डिस्कसिंग ऑल दिस थिंग्स, बट माय डियर फ्रेंड्स ये सारी की सारी चीजें इवन क्लाइंट्स के संग भी शेयर कर सकते हैं हम लोग, क्योंकि ये सारी चीजें जब हम शेयर करेंगे, व्हेन वी विल डू दिस, नो, ऑटोमेटिकली योर क्यूरियोसिटी विल बी क्रिएटेड. इट्स 1 minute and I am ending the poll. 86% of you have voted. I am sharing the results. Right, majority of you are right. It is approximately 5%. Out of 100 rupees saved, 5% is going. From where can you get all this data? I will give it to you. Don't worry. I'll share everything. Some of you have asked for the poll questions. I will give it to you. Don't worry. Okay. Otherwise, module mein all the things are there in obviously a detailed format, not in a question format. Finally, exam mein aayega, yahi sab question aayega. Don't worry. So, what is the percentage of savings? It is less than 5%. Okay. अभी next जो मैं question पूछने जा रहा हूँ ना, उसके लिए next जो भी right answer देंगे ना, उनके लिए मेरी तरफ से क्या बोलूँ मैं, physically तो है नहीं तो chocolate दे देता सबको, पर जब मिलेंगे तब chocolate दे दूंगा. चलिए ठीक है ना? नहीं ये वाला नहीं, इसके बाद वाला question. In US, not this, I'm just launching. इसके बाद वाला question के लिए chocolate है, इसका नहीं. There is another poll which is there. What is the percentage of people investing into mutual funds in US? In US it is, all of us know it is pretty larger. In India it is 5%. In US it is more than that. Much more than that. Okay, let me end the poll. I'm sharing the results with all of you. 75% is the right answer. It is in fact 74 point something at this point of time. But in India, obviously the market is much matured, and that is the reason all this is like this. ठीक है? अभी ये वाला जो question है, इसके लिए chocolate है, और इसके लिए what I am telling you, India में how many mutual fund companies are there? You know that? चलिए ये भी आप लोगों का knowledge test कर लेते हैं. Almost everybody is right. Okay, I will not put more time on this. Good. So absolutely correct. It is something between 41 to, it is 43, I think, to be very precise. Maybe plus minus L1 or 2. So this is there. अब आ गया वो next question जिसका मैं इंतजार कर रहा था. ठीक है? Okay, in this questions, whoever is going to answer poll के बाद में, in the chat box, the correct one, he will get a dairy milk from me, huh? Whenever we meet next. Acha, I am giving you a clue. I will have 1 minute for this. You can go to Google and see. Okay, go to your phone, just Google and see the answer there. And जो लोग आंसर लिख रहे हैं उनको सबको मालूम है, लगता है मेरी क्लास अटेंड कर चुके हैं आप लोग. But still I will request everyone to just Google and see, right, number of mutual fund companies in USA, और देखिए क्या रिजल्ट आता है. Please everyone do that. Please Google and see number of mutual fund companies in USA. Very good, Rajiv Goel, Kunjal Shah, you all are answering. Galaxy Tab, Sudha, Krishnamurthy, Vishnu, you are wrong. Rupesh, Anjan, Samir, you are right. Many of you are right. Anyways, so most of you have actually written right answers as far as. So I'm sharing the results. None of the above is the right answer. Then what is the right answer? It is there in the chat box. Chat box में अगर आप देखेंगे चॉकलेट बनता है सर, चॉकलेट बनता है, many of you चॉकलेट बनता है, प्लस आप जब भी मुझसे मिले मांग लीजिएगा, ठीक है? So चॉकलेट प्लीज, नो डिजिटल, इसमें डिजिटल नहीं चलेगा, चॉकलेट असली होना चाहिए और असली मिलेगा. I just want to share with you, we have such a huge opportunity. In India, only 43 mutual fund companies, and US we have 10,000 plus. My dear friends, this is such a big thing. And where are we? I think we are just on the tip of the iceberg. एक बहुत लंबी दूरी हम लोगों को तय करनी है. Where are we right now? So there is huge potential of financial advisors. लाखों schemes हैं. There are so many schemes in USA. In order to identify one scheme out of few lakh schemes, you need a financial advisor. And in US, for last 20 years, they have direct plans. In US, for last 20 years, they have robo-advisors. So where are we? In India, mein to abhi aaya hai. More the robo-advisors, more the direct plans are there. Achha hai sir, they are doing all the marketing for the financial advisors. Finally, the business has to come for the somebody is writing grace marks in exams will do, sir. Don't worry. If you have attended all the sessions, you will all get grade A. कोई चिंता का बात नहीं है. Nobody can stop it. Okay. So we will come to everything, all the questions. कई बार हम लोग बहुत ज़्यादा excited होके questions पूछ लेते हैं. But I'm telling you, the opportunities which financial advisors are having at this point of time in India is humongous. हर industry में कुछ ना कुछ तरीके से a disruption has happened. This is one sector, I will say, till now there is no disruption which has happened. That is the reason we have only 1%, 2% of the population which is invested through mutual funds or maybe through equity. So there is yet, we are yet to see the disruption. Okay. So friends, we have a very big opportunity. It is there for all of us to actually explore it and see what things works. The last question for the day, before we come to the conclusion and see the round. अच्छा चलिए हम लोग थोड़ा देख ही लेते हैं क्या है फाइनली इस राउंड का स्कोर. Finally, this was the year when you actually got 1st October 2015 to 1st October 2016. And the returns were 9.9%. So more or less equity and debt, you have got the same return. कोई खास बात नहीं है. So today, finally, the winning team is team 3. So this is the first time, and it has been proved that the team which won the first round also won the last round. So a big applaud and congratulations to the third team. And but all of you have played well. It is not about who is winning or who is losing, but we are actually going or passing through. We can play n number of rounds actually in this, and different round will have different figures. So understanding here is at what MG level and at what P level and at what PB level we should take a decision. So this is very important to understand that. Okay, so this way we see that this is there. But now before we go further, there is a last question, as I mentioned, no, which is there with you. And the last question is, what is the percentage of Nifty stocks which was there in 1992? फिर से रिपीट करता हूं क्वेश्चन. 1992 में निफ्टी का कितना प्रतिशत शेयर्स FIIs के पास था? चलिए मैं आंसर दे देता हूं. It was approximately 1% in 1994, because no, India's economy was allowed for global people to come. 1992 it was 0. 1994, after the globalization opened, at that point of time, very beginning, it was just people started investing, and it just maybe you can say 1%. But now the launch question is, this is the last poll for the game today. All of you can please vote. This is the last poll for the day. okay, in this light, I will tell you one thing. There are various companies like HDFC Bank. Okay, do you know what is the FII is holding in that? It is more than 74%, 75%. HDFC Limited. No, sir, it is not 40%, it is more. And if you see ICICI, if you see some of the top MNCs, now if 50% plus, or rather 50% plus, if anybody is owning a particular share, who is the owner? He actually becomes the owner. Yes. So all the top companies, all the big companies, do you know in this low market, there are Chinese FIIs, what companies they are buying? They have purchased HDFC, they have purchased some blue chip companies. So there are some companies which are people actually looking out. But what happens? हम लोग क्या कर रहे हैं? What is happening with us? So let me share the results with you. So currently, I will say yes, approximately 25% is with FIIs, which is there, which is all you have, poll is also correct. So 25% of India's and Nifty shares are with FIIs right now. But again, here I have something to share. Okay, listen to this very, very carefully. This is one of the most important reason why I want to be into this business. Why scared to invest by us? Okay, some people are writing we are scared to invest. It's okay. Scaring is one part. But again, what has happened? We are, okay, मैं ये सारी की सारी जो बातें अभी बोलूँगा हिंदी इंग्लिश दोनों में बोलूँगा. Okay. Whatever we are doing right now, we are trying to, we are as our people, like our grandfather, father, all of them were there, no? They were all scared probably. So we have invested into PPF, into FDs and PPFs and FDs. That is what we are tuned. Our mindset has become like that. Okay? हम लोगों क्या हो रहा है इसका मतलब सब लोग FDs और PPF और ये सब में invest कर रहे हैं. Which means that is the way we are continuing. We are only traders. हम लोग सिर्फ ट्रेडर बन के रह गए हैं. Whenever it comes to buy, let's say a stock, let's say Reliance, we will buy and we will say अभी तो दाम बढ़ गया, let me sell it. So we will sell it. We are just doing trading. We are not thinking about owning that stock and forgetting it. Let's say if there is a good stock and if we think that this is going to be there forever, why not we own them? Now let me tell you one more thing. Who are the people who will control the economy in the coming days? Do you think the political leaders will control? Do you think the spiritual leaders will control? Do you think the, or what do you call that, religious gurus or all these people will control? No. Only and only the economic leaders will actually control the whole economy of any nation. It's only people like Bill Gates or people like Ambani's or people like Ratan Tata or people like maybe all these people are actually going to control. And if these people are not Indian, they are FIIs. Who do you think will control the Indian economy then? Indian economy will be controlled by the foreigners. Earlier, we used to, there used to be colonization. People used to come and attack a country and control, which we have done. Okay, in India, in past, no, Afghans have ruled our country, Mughals have ruled our country, Britishers have ruled our country. So we have been ruled by so many people and so many people have invaded. But currently, if somebody wants to rule India, what he will have to do, all the top companies just own the shares. And when you take the ownership of all the best companies of India, you actually can control the economy. You can actually control everything in India. And that is what is happening. And we all sitting in this room today, all in this Zoom session, we all are not less than the financial freedom fighters. I keep again and again telling that we have a very, very big role to play. So each one of us who is playing, who is a financial advisor, we all are here. We are actually inspiring one by one person, one by one people, so that they can come and invest into equity. So once they are doing that, we are able to retain, we are able to have the economy in our own control. Otherwise, that day is not very far off when everything will just go to FIIs. Maybe लग रहा होगा बहुत लोगों को सर कि I am talking, this is patriotic or something like that. I don't know that time where Subhash Chandra Bose or Netaji or maybe Gandhi ji, that time we had very few freedom fighters. Today we have very few financial advisors. That time was the time when It was really difficult. Today also it is really difficult. And obviously for few people only things will be difficult. If for everyone it is remaining the same, then there is no use of these few people. These few people will be making a significant difference. At this point of time, I congratulate each one of us for being a part of such a profession, such a business. And to investors, I also say I congratulate them for being a part of an investor's circle in India. Because of your investments, we are able to retain the equity in India. Otherwise, हम लोग अगर निवेश ही नहीं करेंगे तो सारा का सारा रुपया तो FIIs के पास चला जाएगा. So for all of you, before we take and move to the second thing, I have a small video to be shared for everyone. Just have a look at it. So give yourself a big applaud for being a part of a profession which is actually what we all are, what we all have played right now. It is not only a game, it is not only something which is a profession, but it is much, much beyond that. All of us should congratulate each one of ourselves so that because we all are in such a business which is not only helping investors to earn, but also this is a very, very patriotic business because other way we are helping the country. So anyone who is investing into Indian equity, as far as I'm not telling Swadeshi Banjao, Patanjali and all those stuff. No, I'm not into that. If you think that Colgate is the company wherein people like to buy stocks and use it, why don't we make Colgate or maybe Apple or maybe IBM an Indian company? We should have that much of capabilities that the foreign company can become an Indian company. Why only Indian companies will become a foreign company? Okay. So that is very, very important that if we are using, let's say, Apple, then why not we own all the shares of Apple and make it an Indian company? Okay, so it is about a different perspective. So let the Indian companies be retained and we all will have to play a very, very important role as far as this is concerned. So that is very, very important. And I am sure that all of us are a little more inspired today with whatever profession, whatever business we are doing. And this is going to help all of us. Okay, so at this point of time, I have, there are some little small quiz and all, but what we will do now is, I think I have completed the presentation. Let me just see if I have something else to share with you. Okay, let's stop share. Okay, so this is about the presentation. Sorry. And this is how we have played the game. We can play more and more rounds on this. But the idea is, as a profession, we all can do this. So now what is there, we will do the financial planning wala chapter now. Okay. Now before that, I will give you a 5-minute break. Okay. You all go to the landing page, yes, okay, or should I show it to you first? Okay, let me show it to you, then I will give you a 5-minute so that you practice. You can just zoom down this little, please, slow please, okay. Okay, Swati. I'll show it to you on the screen slowly, yes, and then you can actually, let me find out the, okay, you'll have to just give me, I will just open the site and then get back to you. Just 1 minute. Huh? I'll show you on the screen how we will make that financial plan in 5 minutes, and then actually you can make it on your own just by putting that credentials which I have shared with you. But please don't use other softwares. Huh? For today, only use this. As and when we proceed, we will see all the others and we will enjoy it that way. Okay, on the landing page, if you see, there is RVCC certification with ICICI Prudential. And on this page, okay, let me just share the screen with you, sorry. Okay, all of you can see the screen of this volatility game thing. Okay, now on this right side, okay, of this page, there is this RVCC tool. So once I press this, then you will have to give a user ID and a password, which I have already shared with you, and these tools will come. Okay, there are 4 tools as of now. One is this mutual fund tool. We will not do it now. When we will do the mutual fund analysis game, we will do find fundamental analysis. This is equity, which we will do later when we actually have this. Okay, let me see if you all can. I think all of you can see the screen, huh? All of you can see the screen. This is the one which we will do right now. So once we place this financial planning, okay, something like this comes, and then we do the start planning. Okay, all of you can see the screen? Yes, all of you can see the screen. Now, let's say I'm writing here my name, okay? Okay, then maybe I write my email address and then my phone number. And then I put next. Okay, just see the time. So this is the way I can just click my photo on a webcam, because Zoom and all is on. So this photo will not be clicked at this point of time. But at your level, you can actually, if you have a photograph, you can download it also and you can just click it. And then you write your name. Let's say, let me write the name of, let's say Nishant. Okay, and his email ID is there. Okay, and then I write his date of birth. Let's say 80. Okay, and let's just write the phone number. Okay, and then I write the monthly expense. Let's say the monthly expense I write is 25,000. So this is an investor which is there with us, and we are writing 25,000 per month is his monthly expense. This is the only information which we need. और हमें client से कोई भी informations नहीं चाहिए. And then I put next. Let me just check again whether you can see the screen. Yes, you are able to see the screen. Now this is a risk analysis questionnaire. Let's say we put various questions and all. I can put like this. This can be different for different people. This may take 1 or 2 minutes, but if you want, you can do it. Okay, so based on this, you can submit, and they will give you some analysis that this is your risk profiling. Okay, so now next. Now this is a small chart. This will take another 2 minutes to fill up. Once you fill this up, and then you see what is required. See, this can be changed. You can write inside of child. No, you can write, let's say, the name of a child. Whatever. Chirag's education, wedding, full day. You can just change. Huh? Only retirement is the one which you cannot change, and rest other than that it is changing. So I have written predefined inflation. You can change this. I have written a predefined interest rates. You can change this. You can change the number of years. Let's say for retirement, I'm writing it will be 19 years. Okay. For child education, let me write. Let's say it is 18 years. And then see, as you are chilling, a lot of changes are happening. For wedding, obviously, let's make it 24 years. And for holiday, 10 years, and home planning, maybe 10 years. So for Chirag's education, this is there. This 50 lakhs, how did this come? Remember, you have written 25,000 as your monthly expense. From there, this calculation automatically is happening, and you are coming up with the corpus. Okay, I'm not sharing the detail of that. You do that if required. You can ask me questions because I presume that all of us know all these things. Okay. Again, मुझे financial planning या CFP पूरा कराना होगा, तो it will take, I think, many classes. So I am presuming a lot of things, but simply किसी ने अगर CFP नहीं भी किया है, if you have not done or if you are not aware of not financial planning, at least this much if you can do, you can make a very nice, small, crispy financial plan. So this is emergency fund is very important. Huh? I will talk about each and everything very minutely so that you can actually understand 1 lakh, and this is very important. Home planning, whatever. So I have written it like that, or maybe holiday planning at the retirement age, something like that. So this is the way I have written certain things, and once I have written, I'll just slowly move down and I will submit. Now, this is the plan of Mr. Nishant Kumar. Okay, in this Nishant Kumar, something human life value has come, which means for this, 41 lakhs is the human life value. Okay, for which he needs an insurance coverage and all. So it all depends on how much percentage and inflation rate you are taking. Again, let me tell you, this is a very simple. अगर आपको फ्री में फाइनेंशियल प्लानिंग बनानी है किसी का, तभी आप यूज करें. There are some financial planners I know in this group who are doing a detailed financial planning, detailed analysis, cash flow analysis. This is not for them because it depends on a client. If he is paying you a very high fees for that, आपको उनके लिए पूरा डिटेल्स में करना होगा. But for this particular thing, you need not do it. The reason is it is very simple. Now, but again, this is something which you should do for every client. If you are not doing, this is where the chart will come. But again, this is the main item which is going to be there. Let's say for the education, future value is this, monthly thing is required for 18 years. A client needs minimal informations. You don't need so many things to actually retirement, wedding, and this is the picture in between comes, and this is there. This logo will not come, don't worry about it, and this is the chart which is there. So now, once you do download PDF, so this downloads happen. Okay, if you can see this, this is a simple chart which is there, wherein this is absolutely white labeled. You can take this in your on your letterhead, wherein your name is written there, just where my name is written right now, and upar mein Nishant, which is the client name. In between there is a picture, and these are all the goals and all. This can come out, and in between the whatever the picture is taken, it will come. So this way, actually, you can create the whole financial plan. Is it clear? And on this PDF, this can be taken on your letterhead. There is a chart also. If you want, you can share. Otherwise, I think one page is good enough. This one page itself can actually be there. So this is there for you to practice and understand for next 30 days. This tool will be there available with you at no cost. And you can actually pay and you can understand this. Other tools also we will use it. But the idea is understanding what is financial planning. Okay. So this is what is there. So any other questions? Otherwise, what I will do is you can raise your hand also. I can have questions for next 2-3 minutes, or you can just write it in the chat box. I will just answer, and I will take a break of 5 minutes. 5 minutes means Zoom will be on. You just practice. आप एक plan बना लें तुरंत अपने आप और देख लीजिए कैसे work करता है. Again and again, this is a very simple plan. If you have 100 clients, if you have 200 clients, abhi, this is the time when you can actually do a financial plan for every client. और उनको बना के अपने लेटर हेड में भेजें. I can ensure you that actually business will grow. Most of the time you will see, अभी हम लोग will study more. Asset allocation we will study more. We will see that actually if you need to have an asset allocation, let's say in 5 different asset classes, you will see some of your investors have 90% assets in one asset class. Now this is the time to actually reallocate that. This is the time to make a financial plan. And all those people who can make a better financial plan, a detailed financial plan, please do make. Because this is a very simple. In India, not even there is 0.00001% people are making financial plans. So many years now, we have only 2,000 CFPs in India. Can you imagine? In Australia, do you know how many financial planners are there? 25,000. And Australia's population is equal to Kolkata's population. Just imagine, for such a small population, we have so many financial advisors there. And as we proceed, I will tell a lot of things about Australian markets. And if required, maybe one day we can have one of the very big financial advisors who is running a very big company. We can also have it on Zoom and we can share something with him in the coming future. But that is later. But in India, it is very, it is nowhere. So what we really need to do is unable to log in, unable to name the financial planning. You will be able to do it, everything. Okay, first, any other questions as far as understanding is concerned? You can just do everything. Just if there is any problem, Nishant is there, I am there, I will help you. Okay, no issues about this. This is a very simple tool. How many of you say it is a simple tool and it can be done by all of us? Please write yes if you agree that it is a very simple tool. It is taking not only 3 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes, and it can just actually unable to log in. Okay, no issues. But apparently, आप लोगों ने देखा है, देखने से क्या लग रहा है? It is a simple or it is a complicated? My dear friends, life को simple बनाना है. आज हम लोगों ने rebalance के लिए 2 strategies share की है. That is also so simple. But simple thing also, if we are not practicing, then it is not good. So the idea is first make things simple and then share it with your clients. That's the idea. And not only that, see the intention of doing this 9-module program, I will encourage maybe at the end of the 9 modules, even if 10% of you become the trainers of RBCC, our intention is to conduct this program to the student community. Every year, more than 1 crore students are passing, appearing for exams. अगर उन सारे students को, if each and everyone in this group can conduct this whole program for them, first you need to learn, you need to become used to it, and then you conduct this program. There is a different revenue model for that, that is a separate thing. But more than that, you will be educating a lot of people. You will be reaching out to a lot of people. Your client base can actually grow up 10 times, 100 times. The only thing is, we need to obviously become more serious. So if you are thinking like that, अभी से सोचना शुरू कर दीजिए as if आप as a trainer इसको कैसे कराएंगे. As a trainer, how you will be teaching this all the 9 modules to the people. Okay, so can you explain the gist you feel P should be? Question and answer I will take. Volatility game and all everything. We will have the last 10-15 minutes for questions. What little more about the MG role in balancing, how to calculate it. Okay, I will do that also. Too much of general talk. Okay, theek hai. There is no general talk in the group or wherever it is. But the idea is, where is the tall? Tall means, where is the pole? Okay. Tool is there. I have shared the link in the WhatsApp group. Please look at that. Please go there and just try to make one plan. Another 5 minutes, I will take a break. Okay, after 5 minutes, we will meet again. And by that time, I request all of you to just be there. Okay, so what is the time right now? It is 12:53. So we will restart again at 12:58. Okay, so this is on everything. You just maybe put this down screen. Use the login. So I am again putting the login details in the group. You can just go to, or I'm writing it here in the chat box also. I will put it in the WhatsApp group also, and I will put it in this also. I have put it in the screen also there. What I was supposed to share. Chat box. Chat box, if you are not getting it that way, you can just go and visit the site. I'm writing the name of the site. Go to volatilitygame.com. go to RVCC with ICICI tool section, and there you click and put this user ID password. User ID is volatility game. Password is XYZ123. Very simple. Just go to this website, go to RVCC with ICICI tools section. There are tools. Just click that RVCC tools, use the ID and the password. You will be able to do that. So once you do that, make one plan, use a photograph, try to write something. If there is question after that, you ask me. Because financial planning, I just don't want to do the complicated thing. I can teach you financial planning for 50 hours, okay? But 50 hours पढ़ के आप finally यही चीज करोगे जो अभी आप कर रहे हो सिर्फ 5 मिनट में. I believe that speed is the power. Okay, where is there is a box there on the website. Very simple to use, best tool. Okay, thank you Ankush. अरे fund है fund भी नहीं. Don't go to the wallet other tools please. Only financial planning tool. Sir, have patience. Go step by step. I will do everything for you. धीरे धीरे सारे टूल्स सारे के सारे नॉलेज हम लोग सब शेयर करेंगे. जस्ट थोड़ा सा. हाँ, okay, now it is a break. Yes, where is RVCC on the website? Either you follow the link, you will directly go there, or go to the website and it is written RVCC with ICICI. You see there is a big log is there. Break, yes. 5 minutes. Please practice and then we will see. Okay, I am muting.